Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you, I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Can we stop the clock and rewind, go back to that moment in time.
Hello everyone. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making some DIY flowers out of coffee filters. I'm basically using acrylic paint to paint the flowers. I'm showing you in this step how I paint the filters. So I'm using these three colors because I wanted something to coordinate with my decor. The pink, I don't have it in there so much, but I did want to add it in with my flowers. I'm mixing some water in with it to basically thinning it out a little bit. And then I'll be dipping the filters into the paint. After I dip it into the paint, I'll put it in the oven on about 350 for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm basically laying them out on the table here just to kind of even them out a little bit so that they're not folded. You want to basically stack them on the cookie tray so that they're not stacked on top of each other, because if you do, some of the layers will be thinner than others, unless you want that effect. So here I finished my batch. I have a stack right here, and you see I have the pink, yellow, and brown. I really like the way they turned out, more like pastel colors.
Hi YouTube. So what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to be making flowers out of coffee filters. As some of you may know, that I did relocate my office to home, so I'm able to work from home, and it's fun. I've been loving it. I've been keeping myself busy because being at home, I don't have the traffic in and out, people just walking in. Basically, it's not open enrollment, so it's pretty slow. So I'm able to do a little bit more with YouTube. So with the coffee filters from my office, I had like thousands of them and I needed to do something with them. So I decided to go on YouTube and see what I could do with them. Okay, so I ran across only one coffee filter DIY, and that was flowers, making different types of flowers. So I decided, why not? I'm not really a flower person as far as taking care of them. Roses, I love them, but they die on you. But with these, they don't die on you. They're made of coffee filter paper. So the first thing I did was I had to teach myself how to make them. So I finally grasped the concept of making them, and I want to share that with you. So if you saw the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure you saw that I made some beautiful flowers, and I am going to demonstrate and show you exactly how I made them, and as well as my flower pot. So let's get started, guys. So the first thing that you're going to be needing when making your flowers, and I have started making the leaves for my flowers, so I'm going to move those aside. So here are some of the filters that I have, some of the color ones, and I also have green, and I also have, this is the color that I wanted to go with because my decor is more so this color. So this is like a neutral, like a brown cream color. I really wanted this for my kitchen table, so I have those in addition to the pinks and the whites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate and show you how I go about making them. Okay. So the things that I use is this is if you can see it, it's so thin. This is for flowers. I basically bend it and twist it because it is very, very thin. And after I twist it, I basically put a little hook on the tip of it. So like a curvature hook. So this is what it's looking like. I also have flower tape, which I'm going to be using this. This is a dark green flower tape, and You need your scissors and you need your glue gun. Okay, so since I've already did them, I'm gonna bring the camera down just a bit so you can see the table and how I do them. Okay, you're gonna kind of see the green over here. All right, so basically you're gonna be using 9 coffee filters, okay? Let's see if I can turn it right. Okay, so you're gonna be using 9 coffee filters. And as you can see, I dyed them, pre-dyed them. Some of them have a little white staining in them, which I think is going to be really pretty for the flower. I take 7. Let me pick out the ones that I think are nice. It's like 2. I have to make sure they're not close together because when I dyed them, I had some of them stacked and didn't realize it. So I'm pulling them apart gently, not to rip it because it's very thin. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I think this one has 2 in it. It feels kind of thick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me do this one. 9. Okay, so these are the 9 that I'm going to use. I'm going to take 2 set aside because they're going to be done differently. Okay, so 7 of them will be folded alike and then 2 of them will be folded alike. Okay. So what you do basically is you're going to take your coffee filter and you're going to fold it in half. Then you're going to fold it again in half, like so, kind of like a pie slice. And then you're going to fold it one more time, okay? So it brings you to something like this, okay? You're going to do all 7 like that. I think these are so pretty, and once you start doing them, it just comes, it's really easy once you start doing them. You know, I know a lot of people say, well, I can't do that. You never know what you can do if you don't try. You just have to try and see. You know, even if you mess up, it's not going to hurt anything if you mess up. These coffee filters, you can get them from the Dollar Tree. Can you imagine if, you know, decorating for a party or an event or anything of that matter, and just, you know, creating your own flowers in the colors that you want, because sometimes these flowers can get a bit costly. Okay, I think there's 2 in this one, so let me pull them apart. I don't want to have them doubled up like that. I really like these colors. I think I'm going to do another one this color for my centerpiece for my vase. And again, this is just acrylic paint, just by adding some water in with the paint, mixing it up a bit, just dipping the filters in the water. Then you put it in the oven on about 350. I put mine in there for probably about maybe 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes until they dry. Okay, so here's all 7. Here's all 7, all folded. It didn't take any time at all. So this is what they're looking like, all folded, okay? So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna take your scissors. You're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna trim the edges. And you're gonna make like an ice cream cone. So it looks like this, kind of like a teardrop. And you're gonna do all of them like that. I generally take 2. Put 2 together, and you can either put them together like this and measure it so it can be the same size. If you don't have to do it that way, or you can just eyeball it and cut it, you know, just make sure it has that shape, pretty much that format. Guys, I love to watch Nollywood movies, but one thing that I realized, they yell a lot in their movies. They fuss a lot and they yell a lot in their movies. I realize that, but I like some of them. It's a good concept, you know, watching them. I try to turn it down, the TV down, and listen, kind of listen out while I'm doing stuff, you know, but they can get a bit loud. Okay, so I have all of them all cut. And like I said, guys, I'm very new to this and I'm new to it. So I'm in the learning process of doing stuff. So once I perfect this, I'm going to move over to some more different types of flowers. I've seen people make hydrangea and tulips and sunflowers and all those different things. Okay, so here's the last two that we had here. This is going to be the middle. So you're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to fold it in half again, okay? Then you're going to fold it in half again. So it looks like what you had on the first one, right? Then you're going to fold it one more time. So it's an extra fold in it, okay? All right, and then so we're going to do the next one. We're going to fold it in half. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And then once more, okay? So then we're going to do the same thing with these two. We're going to take them and we're going to cut them in a circle, just like basically trimming the edges off. And you want to go down, and keep in mind, the further you go down, the deeper the little cut in the middle. All right, so you're going to open them up. When you open it up, it looks like two hearts side by side, just like this, two hearts. Open it up. It looks like a heart, and then you open it up again, and it's two hearts. So what you're gonna do is the point right at the tip right here. You're gonna take this and you're gonna fold it, and then you're gonna fold it once more, like halfway, like you fold the tip, and then you fold like you fold the tip, and then you fold it again once more, like that, just like that. So it looks like that, if you can see it. Okay, so it's the color is kind of dark, so it's hard to see. And then you're going to fold it again. So it looks like this, kind of like a little lily pad. So what I do is I fold it in half like this. And then I put a split right in the middle, like cut a split right there, just a little bit with your scissors, just a little. So it's just a little split. Okay, then I take my wire and I insert the wire inside the little split, pull it down, and there. So it looks like that. Okay, hold on for me just one quick second. With your hot glue, this is what it's looking like. I'm trying to keep it in the camera so you guys can see. You're gonna basically go across the line. You're gonna make sure you seal that that wire in, and then you're gonna take, and I usually like go up towards the side too, because I know I'm gonna be wrapping it with that, kind of like a backwards L. Then you take it and you fold it. Okay, and you take it and you fold it. We'll roll it, and you just roll it and you keep rolling it. Roll it all the way to the end, and then you're going to take your fingers and smush it. Smush it together. Now I have my glue gun set on low temperature, so it's not too hot. So it's fine. But when I had it on high temperature and I did this, boy, it tore my fingers up. So if you can see this, this looks already kind of like a, let me pull it up just a little bit so you guys can be in it. Okay, so you see this? It looks kind of like a flower forming already, like the middle part of a flower. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the next one. You're gonna first put glue on around it, just around the open section of it. Then you're gonna take the next leaf and you're going to add it on, and you're gonna stay at the bottom. So just be mindful of not going too far down below. And you're just gonna make sure you seal it in and just wrap it around. Just add a little glue towards the bottom. Once you add that one, you're also gonna just smush it. Okay. So this is what it's looking like. Okay. So those were the 2 that we did, right? Now, remember the 7 that we had. The 7 that we had, what you're going to do is they look like hearts when you open them up. Just regular heart, not 2 hearts. And what you're going to do is just take it and fold the tip of it. You're going to fold the tips only. You're not going to roll it a second time. We're just going to keep folding the ends. Fold the ends. Fold the ends. Fold the ends. Y'all, I had some oranges today, and I'm going to tell you, I need to get some dental floss because they're all in my teeth. Fold it. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our stem and we're gonna put right in the open part. We're gonna put glue right around that section, like halfway. I'm gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it and we're gonna smush it. Okay. And what I do is I add like a little bit up, going up to the towards to the side, because I don't want I don't want my rose to appear like it's splitting off too quickly. So I just add a little bit on the sides, like, right. So then you're gonna alternate. You're gonna go on this side. This is the open side. And you're gonna take your next one and you're going to add that on. Ooh, that one was hot. And I got it on low temperature. Okay, so you're just gonna smush it together, smush it. You're gonna see some glue, hot glue pieces coming off. Yeah, I tell you, when I'm done doing my work, well, anything that I do, when I'm done doing it, I have to do a lot of cleaning up. That's the bad thing. Getting the stuff together and cleaning it up is the worst. But doing it can be very relaxing and fun. I really like doing it when I can watch television and chill or whatever, but they be getting too loud on the TV, so I can't always watch while I'm doing this. Especially if I'm going to talk through it. Now, if I do a voiceover, it's easier versus me trying to talk through it while, while I'm watching. So, but I figured this would be easier for me. So you're basically adding it onto the section and you're smushing it. And you're alternating the sections that it goes in. So that's how it's looking so far. I think it's really pretty. And it's going to get bigger, much bigger than this. And then afterwards, then we will bend the leaves back to make them look natural. I saw some glue drip off of that. I had quite a bit on there. It's a glue gun. Let me make sure I got it on low. Oh, no wonder the glue gun is on high. I thought I had it on low. That's why it's melting off so quick. And burning my fingers. I only wish I knew how to do this years ago, because I was the type of person that I used to love fresh flowers. I used to love to see them on my table. They just made me smile. But they die too. They're so expensive. Some of them can be, especially the really pretty ones with the different colors. And You know, you just don't have money to keep buying flowers all the time. So, guys, see how that's looking? And so you're going to smush it. You see how when you smush it, how it opens up? Do you see that? Okay. Okay. And I have one more piece to add on. And once I add that one piece on, and I'm going to give it a few minutes just to let the glue settle down with it. And then after that, I will show you how I open up how I bend the petals back. I really like this color. This color goes with my decor. And I never would have been able to find. I'm gonna tell you, when I went in Michael's to look for some flowers to go in that vase the big vase that I made, those flowers are expensive. They're not cheap. Okay, let me let it cool off a little bit. I got glue all over my fingertips. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was just thinking about something. All right, so I want to make sure that it's on there good. Keep in mind, I turned it down some so it's not sticking as quickly as it would if it was hot. It's not as hot, I guess. It's really pretty. Okay, so what I generally use or have been using, because I saw them use this, is a skewer stick. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a leaf, and you just basically roll it back. Roll it back. I'm going to do a few of them, and then I'll show you how it looks once I do it. Just basically roll it back. I even use the tips of the skewer stick to help me open up the leaves, you know, kind of separate them. Because keep in mind, you're going to have some that are like joint together, some that are separate. They're all different. I roll it, and then I just slide the stick out. Roll it. Slide the stick out. Roll it. Okay, so you see how it's starting to look? All right, so it's coming together. I'm going to continue to do it, and then I'll let you see what it looks like. See how it looks. So I'm basically going to just show you this one. I am going to make more, and then I will show you in the end how they all look. I'll do different colors instead of going through the whole process. I just wanted to show you one example. So this is pretty much it. And then I take the tape and wrap it around the bottom of it. Now, I want to add the leaves on it, and I'll probably add those off-site on my own, because the green that I have is not the green that I particularly want with these, even though it's kind of a pastel green. You basically cut the leaves out Well, I may use the ones that I have. I'll try them and see what it looks like. Might as well give you the full experience, right? Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is like so, so pretty. And I'm not even done doing it. It's just like really coming together so pretty. I cannot, I'm going to tell you, I just can't believe how I was able to do this and just like, I mean, I pretty much pick up on things fairly quickly anyway. So that's just in my genes. But it's just that I just didn't know, y'all. I just didn't know. So I have like so many of these coffee filters. I'm definitely going to be using them to make a lot more flowers. I want to try the hydrangea. I want to try tulips, and I definitely want to try the sunflower. I would like to use the sunflowers for the summertime. I might try to do a teal blue. I want to do different colors, not like the normal color that you would have. I would like to do something of an odd color, maybe. You can do white sunflowers with the black middle, or white sunflowers with red middle. Different ones, you know, different styles. Yes. Oh, that's this right here. I gotta tell you, this right here. Just look at it. Just look. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is, like I said, I did dye my leaves, and my leaves didn't come out as dark as I wanted them to. So, and they don't look realistic to me being like that. Maybe this one looks okay. Maybe this one. So, how I was going to do my leaves. All right, so basically I'll take a stem and I'm going to cut it into 3. These are fairly easy to cut. Cut it into 3. Twist them together. Like one tall, one medium, and one short. Okay. One tall, one medium, and one short. So it looks like this. I know you can't see it. It's very thin. All right. And then what you do is you take 2 that match, because I doubled them up when I cut them. You take 2 that match. You take your glue gun and you go straight down the middle. Right down the middle. And then you take your stick and you put it in the middle. And then you're going to take the one that matches and you're going to go right on top of it. Match it up. Okay. So that's how it's looking. Match it up. All right. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to do the sides of it. Glue the sides down. All right, so that's how it looks, and you're able to bend it, bend it a little bit. I don't want to break it, so I don't want to bend it too much. Kind of like wrinkle it up. Make it look like a leaf. So that's how it's looking. Okay. So the thing is to do 3 and to put it on there like that. Okay. So let me find 4 more that kind of look realistic to me. And we will show you what we can do with it. Okay. These 2. All right. So let me just ball it up a little bit before I put it on the stem because it's so thin, I just don't want to break it. So let me revel it up a little bit. Kind of ball it up some. All right, then stretch it out. Put a little glue in the middle, right across the middle, down the middle. So you're gonna line it up, give it that 3D effect, make it look like, 3D. Line it up. Then you're gonna put the glue on the ends, on the sides. Each side. Just to seal it in. I wish I had some darker shade of green, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And the reason why is because the colors are pastel anyways. So maybe the leaves are pastel. I guess you can think of it like that. All right, so that's how it's looking, guys. So you can kind of move your leaf around and because it's on the bendable thing. All right, so that's how it's looking. All right, so let's try one more. Now keep in mind, guys, this is my first time doing this in front of you guys. So I'm learning something too. All right, so I'm gonna take the last leaf that I have. Down the middle. Trying to see which side goes with which side. It's hard to tell. Okay, so I'm gonna put the glue on the sides. All right, so there it is. And I'm basically going to type it. And you can just put it around your rose. Wrap it around your rose. So make sure I got it on there right. So that's how it's looking. Okay, so what I do is I take the tape, put a little glue on the end of it. Then I take this tape and then I wrap. squeeze it. With the floral tape, you basically, it's stretchy kind of. So you have to kind of wrap and pull a little bit, wrap it and pull a little bit. Okay, so that's that. See, that didn't take long at all to make a beautiful, beautiful rose. And of course you can do all different colors. You know, like I said, I colored a lot of my, I colored a lot of those filters. And so, yeah, I have enough to make, you know, other designs and things of that nature. Now, I really am not too crazy about the green on here. I wanted the green to be a little bit darker, but I just wanted basically to give you a gist of how I am making them, or how to go about making one. Really simple, really easy, really quick. Okay. All right, guys, let me make some more of these flowers and I'll catch you in a bit.
Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Night, 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 night. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight.
Yes, so we're at the end of this vlog. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And please don't forget to leave your comments down below. And until next time, guys, I will catch you on the next go. Peace.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there.